Hi everyone, it's Anne. Thanks for joining me for a new moon reading. This is for our Sagittarius new moon. And we also have Mercury in Sagittarius from November 17th to December 6th, as well as Venus in Sagittarius from November 15th to December 9th. These are both offering us opportunities to expand the way we think and how we use our words and our language in the case of Mercury, and with Venus, ways to find new freedom and expansion within our relationships and within our love lives. So that is also happening at the same time as Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, is going direct on November 23rd, the same day as the new moon in Sagittarius at 2:57 Pacific time. So Jupiter going direct means that all the lessons that we have gathered from Jupiter's retrograde are coming forward for the first time in a while, and that may bring new expansion in all types of ways for all of us. So let's pull some cards and see what kind of insight they have to offer. All right, so we've got the Nine of Swords, the Emperor, and the Chariot. Okay, so this feels really correct for expansion. The Chariot is a card about moving forward and moving beyond what's familiar. And this is the card I pulled for our future. So moving forward, we are looking for opportunities and situations where we are able to go beyond what's familiar and explore new territory, try new things, and have new experiences that we have never had before. And in the traditional Rider-Waite deck and in other decks, you see the charioteer with the city behind them. And this represents home, and that they're leaving home maybe for the first time, and they're going on a mission or a journey of some kind. And in older decks, this card was known as the warfare card, where this was a soldier with a particular mission going on a quest in order to achieve something new that would be unattainable if they were to stay at home and do nothing. So it's a card about the reward of action and the rewards that come with travel and expansion. So this is what we're moving forward, which is totally appropriate for all this Jupiter direct and Sagittarius action. This couldn't be more on brand. So this is what we're moving towards, and let's look at where we're coming from. So our past, this was the Nine of Swords, and this shows a foundation that may be fraught with worry or anxiety, or at the very least is marked by a lot of mental activity. This is showing that we in the past have been ruminating perhaps, or at the very least really working our mental muscles in order to figure something out or to really make things right in our minds somehow, finding answers or seeking answers by diving into our thoughts. And this can be positive or negative, really depending on how far you go with it. If this is thought that is balanced with other types of activity and taking good care of ourselves and emotional attention, or attention to our emotions and attention to our physical well-being, then this can be a worthwhile mental exploration. But if all we're doing is fixating on particular thoughts or ideas, then that can be unhealthy and unpleasant. And I talked in our last reading for the full moon about the potential for being in our heads and worrying too much and being in a place of anxiety. And I hope none of us have let that get the best of us. But it does look like it was definitely a possibility with this recent lunar eclipse. So for those of us that did go there, this offers us an opportunity to come back to Earth and to be in our power again. It also suggests that we may have found some answers and we may have figured some things out by really going within and seeking out what's in our minds and looking to correct them if there's any inaccuracies to be found there. So this was our foundation, our past card. And the number 9 correlates with the Hermit. So that really is about going in and taking matters into our own hands and making adjustments and making corrections as we see fit. So that brought us to a place of the Emperor, which is the card for our present moment. So this is a beautiful card to see right now because this represents really being in our power and claiming our sovereignty and using our powers of discernment to make choices that not only benefit us, but benefit everyone around us. The Emperor is expressed by the rams on his throne that are symbolizing Mars and Aries, and shows that he's ruling with the scepter of eternity, or the Ankh we see here on his scepter, showing us that he's using his intuition, and in effect we are using our intuition in how we govern ourselves and how we navigate the present. So this may mean doing things that are unconventional, going against the flow or going against the grain, and listening to the beat of our own drum, but choosing action that is with the highest good of all in mind, and being powerful by sometimes choosing inaction and being in a place of stillness when appropriate. So I welcome you to join me in celebrating that, because this does show a great amount of self-mastery and mastering our minds, mastering our emotions, mastering our actions, and being in a place of grounded power. And that's really nice to see, especially with all this Jupiter action now that can cause us to really get away from ourselves. So let's honor the Emperor within each of us. And again, we had the Chariot in our future, so that's showing that we're moving to a place of really making some progress with our goals and expanding our reality, maybe expanding our worlds and learning new skills, trying new things, going new places, and possibly forging new relationships. So those are our 3 cards, and I hope you all find them beneficial. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and I will see you next time for a full new reading. Bye for now.